Sausfly and deadfly are among the most extraordinary landscapes on Earth. Located in the heart of the Namib Desert, these breathtaking destinations are famous for their towering orange-red sand dunes, brilliant white clay pans, and ancient blackened trees that have stood lifeless for centuries. The striking contrast of vivid colors, the deep blue sky, fiery dunes, white ground, and dark tree skeletons, creates a scene that seems almost unreal. As a result, Sausfly and deadfly have become two of Namibia's most photographed natural attractions and are considered essential destinations for nature lovers and photographers. The Namib Desert is believed to be the oldest desert in the world, with some scientists estimating that it has existed for at least 55 million years. Over millions of years, powerful winds carried sand from inland regions and deposited it along the Atlantic coast, gradually forming enormous dunes. The sand itself is incredibly old and contains large amounts of iron. As the iron slowly oxidizes or rusts, it gives the dunes their famous orange and red colors. The older the sand, the richer and deeper the color becomes. Sausfly is a large salt and clay pan surrounded by some of the tallest sand dunes on the planet. The name, Sausfly, comes from the Nama language and roughly means dead-end marsh, referring to the place where the usually dry Tsacheb River disappears into the desert sands. During rare years of heavy rainfall, water briefly reaches the pan, creating shallow lakes that attract birds and other wildlife. However, these events are uncommon, and for most of the year the area remains dry. The towering dunes surrounding Sausfly are among the park's greatest attractions. Some rise more than 300 meters above the desert floor, making them among the highest sand dunes in the world. One of the most famous is Big Daddy, which stands approximately 325 meters tall. Climbing this enormous dune is physically demanding because each step sinks into the soft sand, but visitors who reach the summit are rewarded with breathtaking panoramic views across the endless desert. Nearby lies Deadfly, perhaps the most iconic landscape in Namibia. Unlike Sausfly, Deadfly is completely dry throughout the year. Long ago, floodwaters from the Tsacheb River reached this clay pan, allowing camel thorn trees to grow. Later, shifting dunes blocked the river, cutting off the water supply. Unable to survive, the trees died approximately 900 years ago. Because the desert climate is extremely dry, the trees did not rot. Instead, they gradually became dark, weathered skeletons that still stand exactly where they once grew, creating one of the world's most surreal natural scenes. The contrast between the ancient trees and the brilliant white clay pan is remarkable. The white surface consists of dried clay left behind after the water disappeared, while the surrounding dunes glow orange and red under the intense African sunlight. Photographers often visit at sunrise or sunset when the changing light creates dramatic shadows and intensifies the colors even further. Although the environment appears harsh, many animals have adapted to life in the Namib Desert. Visitors may encounter springbok, gemsbok, ostriches, jackals, and numerous reptiles that survive despite the extreme heat and lack of water. Many desert plants have also evolved remarkable adaptations that allow them to collect moisture from fog drifting inland from the Atlantic Ocean. Both Sausfly and Deadfly are located within Namib-Naukluft National Park, the largest protected area in Africa and one of the largest national parks in the world. The park protects vast desert ecosystems, unique wildlife, and spectacular geological formations that have developed over millions of years. Careful conservation helps preserve this fragile environment while allowing visitors to experience its natural beauty responsibly. A visit to Sausfly and Deadfly is unlike any other travel experience. Their immense dunes, ancient trees, and peaceful desert landscapes create an unforgettable journey into one of the oldest and most remarkable deserts on Earth. These extraordinary natural wonders remind us of the immense power of wind, time, and climate in shaping some of the planet's most beautiful and unusual landscapes.